This video will trigger you and offend you in some way. You have been warned.
Listen, you cross-ages cheapskates! Squidward's been living in my house driving me crazy! And you're not gonna hire him back all because of a stupid guy!
This right here, people. This is how fandoms die. You may be thinking right now, what of it? Well, let me explain why the Dragon Prince fandom is doomed. Take one good look at most of the comments, icons, posts, and profile names, and you should draw a good picture of the type of people this is appealing to. The dumb retards who look at a show just for its diversity and ships instead of the actual story plot, and thinks every scene in the show should be Lenny time. Just look at these comments, for example. When you're already seeing these comments in your fandom, it's just a matter of time when the first gay-looking guy but turns out to be straight, and then death threats go flying. I understand your motive, staff, but the execution is god-awful. You were discreet, you were smart, and under the radar-ish. But the minute you included that diversity SAW BS, you doomed your fanbase. I guess what I'm trying to say is, congrats! The fandom is now doomed before it could take off. I know you saw Voltron doom himself with the exact same thing when it started. You had to know you were dealing with arguably the most toxic fanbase in history. And yet you bossed it in head-bashing fashion. This may have been a pure cash grab move, but who knows if this backfires hard and is filled with too many what-ifs for it to be concrete. And come on, Dragon Prince, racial diversity? Nigga, what? If I see anybody complaining about the lack of LGBT, let alone race in 2018, I would gladly ask you to jump off that 6-story rock you're living under. Nobody who is sane is going to complain about diversity in cartoons. Well, maybe except liberals. This is something that bothers me to no end. That people think there's a lack of diversity and everything must be relatable to minorities so the film are represented because the world just doesn't feature them enough. Well, A, that's why I call it a minority, and B, as far as race and LGBT goes, you have no argument in the world to say you are not well represented, especially LGBT as of late. The only argument you could make for these type of people in a minority standpoint is people like Jeremiah. You don't see too many people like her in cartoons, and it's good they're getting some spotlight. Then again, most of them are attention-seeking dingbats who have no problem killing somebody just for 5 seconds of fame. If she is straight, God help us all. Of course, you could make the argument that nothing is set in stone, but remember, nearly every show that had a diversity statement went to crap in some way, shape, or form. Of course, we all know about Voltron. OKKO is an example of things getting really dicey, but not too bad because people in that film actually had a brain. Star vs. same story. Gravity Falls, on the other hand, nearly imploded 5 times over because of this. Don't believe me? Here's a refresher. Build it. And do not get me started on Steven Universe. But luckily for most of these shows, they do not have 90% or less of the core fans bearing down on their respective shows. Voltron Dragon Prince, however, does. I mean, why do you people think I made this post a month ago regarding Dragon Prince and just Dragon Prince? I can see this coming from a mile away. Just look at most of the profile pics on a respective Dragon Prince post. At least 70% of them are either Korra or Voltron related. God help us. If Amaya is straight, I guarantee you heads roll. Now we begin the countdown to the first retard does something stupid and the fandom implodes. It's times like this we got to have that screenshot button on standby. It's only a matter of time. All we can do now is wait and collect. If you see a dumb comment, clip it. If you see someone being stupid, clip it. Clip it and collect them. That's all we can do right now. I'm telling you right now, this fandom is gonna go under. It's just a matter of time. Simply telling people not to do it is not gonna do a thing. Trust me. On a side note, congratulations on a successful season 1. The show met my expectations and then some. The animation took some time getting used to, but once you get over that hump, it's barely a complaint, just a change of pace really. Expect the video of season 1 in the far future. Yeah, not soon, because as you can tell, the Voltron Idiots guide for season 7 is still not up. That's because my hard drive decided to crash and it corrupted the data. I'm about 25% done on it now ever since I had to redo it, and it should be up in hopefully about a month. RIP. With all that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're counting down to when the fandom combusts, don't worry, you're not alone.